If you're a big bitch, don't worry about the language barrier because they're gonna let you know you're big. She wild as hell, y'all. She really just fucking did big, and so I did small, and then she did bigger. She low-key ate that, but she's always fucking stalking me, y'all. Every day I go on a walk at like 5 in the morning. Sometimes I do it late, but I mainly do it in the morning, y'all. Every day I walk my little miles. It be mad people outside. I do my 4 miles. I be at the park for like an hour and a half, and this irritating ass lady always finds her way to me. She's not working out, she's eating, and she's coming to find me and call my ass big, y'all. Like, she is literally obsessed with me. And it's like low-key funny, but it's also like, girl, get like on somewhere for real. Like, we don't even speak the same language, and you still find new ways to call me big with your little ugly ass. She look like a fucking boy. But it's like Vietnamese people really do remind me of, like, no shade, like they like the black aunties, like how they be bullying you and shit. And I just talked about this in my last post, but like, if you don't put, like, Vietnam is what black people would be if we never start talking back to our aunties and never start treating their ass, because they just be thinking they could talk to you any type of way and say anything. The shit be kind of funny. No, the shit be kind of crazy. But this shit low key funny, but it's not. I'm gonna find her ass a 4X shirt and get "Why You So Obsessed With Me" snapped on it in Vietnamese, printed on it in Vietnamese, because she gets on my motherfucking nerves. Irritating.
So I happened to come across this video after that reaction video I did to my own video compilation where I was talking about the Slim Kim reaction from this bigger black woman who was highly upset, and I would just say irritated, maybe not upset, but very irritated by Slim Kim coming out online to say that she's happy being slim. And I stumbled across this video, and this is from a TikTok account. It's called XO or UXO Paris, and she travels. She's unproblematic. She just travels and she vlogs about it on TikTok. And she made this video where she's in Vietnam and she takes her walks. And bright early in the morning, this woman is going out of her way, even though she doesn't speak her language, English, she figures out a way to make sure that this bigger woman knows that she's fat. I can't even imagine, and I have to take a step back and think about, okay, why would someone be so triggered? And I've never been in those shoes. I have been overweight, but nothing compared to some of the bigger women that have been speaking out on TikTok and other platforms. And I can imagine you are out minding your own business. You're doing something for your own health. You're taking a walk bright early in the morning. I think she said 5 or 6 a.m. Too early in the morning to be bothered. And someone is going out of their way to make sure that you understand that they see you and see that you're fat. So that gives me another take and perspective on why that woman may have been so bothered, because it's a reminder of privilege. Now, do I think it was right? No, I still don't think it's right because you're a bigger woman and you've had challenges and you've had these struggles like the woman here has presented, to go out and make someone else feel bad for being happy with their body and how they look. I still stand on that, but on this channel, I like to give different perspectives, sometimes even perspectives I don't personally agree with. I even like to see comments from people that I don't agree with. It just gives me a different view. And sometimes I change my mind about things. In this case, I'm not changing my mind per se, but let me know what you think about this. Have you had your own struggle as a bigger woman where someone has been this disrespectful to go out of their way to tell you that you're fat? Because that, again, I think that is wrong on so many levels. Like, why can't we just keep things to ourselves? You see someone, leave them alone. Maybe, they know that they're that size. Now, I could see in situations where someone has a tag outside of their shirt. Maybe they don't know that, right? But, and this is the thing too, as a woman, I think there's a double standard. I don't really see these videos where men are talking about how other men will go out of their way, or women will go out of their way to call them fat. There is such a target on big women, and especially big Black women. And I've talked about in this channel that we do need to have more representation of thinner Black women, especially darker skinned Black women, because of all the detrimental marketing and media pushes that a lot of men, white men and Black men included, have done. Think about Martin. Think about, what is his name? Martin Lawrence, and so many different men, Tyler Perry, and just the caricature of the big Black woman, aka the mammy figure, that was built as a stereotype to harm Black people and harm Black women in particular. But let me know what you think about this. I saw this video and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I get why someone will be triggered, because if you're dealing with this every day as you're minding your business, like, you're gonna need some therapy for that. And seeing someone happy in their own body that's very different from yours, that may not have to deal with these struggles, okay, I hear it. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll talk to you later.
Whatever you're going through, as long as you're not pregnant, you'll be fine. All right, you lost your job, sucks, but you're not pregnant. You can cry in bed for 3 days without growing a person inside you. That's a win, right? Heartbroken, brutal, but at least you're not shopping for prenatal vitamins and Googling how much caffeine is legally allowed before your baby comes out jittery. So yeah, whatever you're going through, you'll survive it. Just don't pee on a stick and see 2 lines, because there's no turning back from that one.